wasn't very in sync, but I will.
No, that wasn't. No, that wasn't very in sync. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. We're back for another. This is going to be an early podcast.
Yes, and there's only two of us.
There's only two of us. Jake's gone on a holiday.
Yes, for his birthday.
Yeah. For his happy birthday, Jake.
Happy birthday,
I want to see a lot of happy birthday jokes in the comments section below.
Yes, please.
I'm wearing socks again.
He's wearing socks again. Thank you.
Again.
Ducks.
That's okay. The ducks.
They're cool.
Duck off.
Yeah.
So it says duck off. Duck off on them.
Nice.
Yeah, you get them from Connors. Shout out the Connors.
Shout out to Connor. Sponsor us.
Sponsor. They were good sponsors. Yes, they're up. Hopefully we get sponsors.
I don't know.
I mean, 2K views.
Yeah,
someone's got to look at it.
That is true.
I think me yelling at the referee.
That was
Lean Kennedy. Let's not shout that guy out.
Why did we give him airtime? We shouldn't have said his name.
Yeah, I know I shouldn't say that, but yeah.
Yeah, 2K views.
2K views. How good's that? I've got another one on there too.
Yeah, 1.5.
1.5
of Thomas Jenkins.
Yeah.
But he was actually alright.
Well, I think he did. He did a job.
He
did
what he needed to do.
He did what he needed to do. It wasn't spectacular. I wouldn't.
Does that go to show that Dylan Edwards is just a system player?
That's a good shout. That is a very good shout. That can be a topic down below. Your thoughts and opinions down below.
Yes.
If Dylan Edwards is a system player or an outstanding player.
Mm-hmm.
Your thoughts down below, please.
Yep. Anyways, should we get into
sports?
Actually, no. Lockie, how was your weekend?
My weekend was alright.
Yeah?
You know, my weekend was okay. We had lots of sports on.
Lots of sports.
You know, didn't do much. Stayed in, watched some sports.
Mm-hmm.
Had a birthday party to go to. Yeah, birthday lunch, so which was good. How about you? How was the hockey?
How's my hockey?
It
was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah,
So I played 2 games.
We played 2 games.
So lost on Friday night.
Oh, that's alright.
But very happy with my team,
Yeah.
considering this is the first time we've played with each other.
Okay, that's good.
And it's the first time we've had a first grade team for 4 years.
Is this for
Mossvale?
Mossvale.
Yes.
Mossvale. Shout out to Mossvale Hockey Club.
Shout out to Mossvale Hockey Club.
If they're watching this,
Yeah,
if
you're watching
this, give us a like and follow.
Yeah.
And shout us out in your,
Yeah.
around the hockey club.
Yes.
But
But yes, so that's exciting. But yes, then played second grade on Saturday. We won.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, exciting.
Yeah,
I scored a goal.
Hey, there you go.
Also the captain of the first grade team.
Get out of town.
Big boy.
Get out of town. The
Stepping
first captain, first grade.
Captain of first grade.
Watch out. Give it 2032. This guy's going to be in the Olympics.
No, because hockey's not going to be in the Olympics in 2032. Neither will rowing.
Whoa, big news. In Brisbane?
Yep.
Far out.
I don't understand. I really don't understand.
I think we need an episode just for the Olympics.
That's a fast, I reckon.
I reckon
Because they are
horrific.
one of our 2 most successful, apart from swimming, 2 most successful sports in the Olympics, and we're just taking them away.
Well, what if we're adding 2 more Australian
Well, there's
sports?
cricket,
Well, I think they're going to put in cricket
but you're still competing with the likes of India.
and Pakistan.
No, not Pakistan.
No,
England?
Pakistan. England,
New Zealand?
New Zealand, Sri Lanka.
No, maybe Sri Lanka. You know,
Ireland?
but they might be, no,
Fair
they're
Ireland.
coming up. Ireland.
Ireland's coming
They
up.
are coming up. Netherlands are coming up too.
Yeah, that's a
I
surprise.
know.
Yeah, so what are they going to do? They're going to replace 2. So you take out rowing.
Mm-hmm.
So you got so just Fox goes and the Fox girls go then. Or is that
No,
kayaking?
that's Sloan.
slow.
yeah.
Yeah, slow kayaking.
Yeah.
So they're not going to get rid of that because you want to get rid of the ones that we're going to win. You know, why would you get rid of hockey?
Do not know.
You know, you're an Australian
Do not
soil.
know.
That's very disappointing.
very disappointing.
So let's give a potential down below.
Yeah.
Noah for 2028 Hockeroos.
2028 now.
2028, yes. We're 2 years.
I've got 3 years.
3 years. I reckon you could do it. It's your first grade Mossvale.
Yep.
You can go for Australian tryouts. I don't know if they exist. Do they exist?
I'm going to play
Okay.
state first, mate.
Oh, you got to play state. Okay. I reckon you'll play state.
Thanks for the compliment.
That's okay, mate.
Maybe I got to lose a few more kilos, and then I will.
Mate, you'll be a sensation story.
Yeah.
And you know what? We can do the podcast in America.
Okay.
Yeah. 2028, we're going to be in Vegas.
Apparently so.
The Armchair Coaches in Vegas.
Armchair Coaches
and
in
it's
Vegas.
because of you guys.
Yeah, because of you guys out there.
Yeah. Let's we talked about Olympics actually. That's
a first.
Well, that's our first.
That's
I
a
think we
first.
should talk about the Olympics more often.
I think we should do a whole episode on the Olympics.
I think when we get closer.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Of course.
I think we do a whole sport and like who are the Olympic
Yeah.
athletes going around. You know, what our favorite Olympic sports are.
Not swimming.
I can't swim, but we are really good at swimming.
We are, but not
We
swimming.
run away from the great white. We swim away from the great white sharks.
We do.
You know?
Anyways,
Anyways,
should we move on to our news with Lockie?
Oh, news with Lockie. Yes,
News
back to
with
the
Lockie.
war room.
Back to the war room.
Back to the war room. Okay. How big do we want to go first?
Tame. Let's start off tame.
Okay, let's start with tame. Let's start. Okay. Josh Curran becomes the new NRL referee boss.
This is great.
Let's start off with the debate.
Yes.
Shall we? Let's start
Should
with
we?
the debate.
Yes, we should.
Question of the debate is: should this be in a penalty? Should this be integrated into the rules now? You reckon? I'm going to throw that. What do you reckon?
No. No, because
Why?
it's gamesmanship. You know, it's sledging. You know, sledging is in every single sport out there, and that's what adds to the spark of a rivalry, especially like arch rivals like the Bulldogs and Eels. You know, like
Okay.
I don't think there was any harm in it, but that's just coming from a biased Bulldogs fan.
That is also coming from a biased Bulldogs. But yeah,
it's also up to the ref to whether he wants to listen to a player or not. And I think on this occasion it got to his head. And if you watch the clip back, Matt Dury was actually offside.
Well, that depends. Does that come under scrutinising the referee? You know how they were trying to hash that out with the referee and with the coaches. Do you think was them trying? Was that him trying to go? Because a lot of players get sent to bin for dissent.
Yes.
And criticising the referee. Like you look at Cameron Smith on that fateful night in Cronulla. You know, you look at
well, I better see a lot more penalties for that exact thing.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's what they said.
You know?
I think you said before the podcast, Willie Mason and Justin Horro on their podcast said
shout out to you boys.
Yeah, shout out to you boys. You should shout us out.
Yeah,
on
you
your
should shout
podcast.
us out. We shouted you out to our viewers, and you should shout
that's
us
exactly
out.
right.
You know, like
if you shout us out, I will call Willie Mason the greatest prop forward in Newcastle Knights history. If he shouts us out, though.
Come on, Willie.
All right. Okay.
Come on, Big Willie. Come on, shout us out.
Anyways, I think. Yeah, I think it could fall under that dissent rule. Maybe just not agreeing with the referee, but giving them back chat or questioning their questioning their
Integrity.
Integrity, that's the one. Integrity. So I think it was like it was okay.
But then for the referee to be like, it was unsportsmanlike, like that's probably a bit much. There's
probably a bit much.
There's more unsportsmanlike situations that happen.
Oh, definitely.
In a game than calling someone offside.
You would have look at that game. Stephen Curran at Josh Adokar. When Josh Adokar got the ball.
Yeah.
You can perceive it as that gamesmanship.
Yeah.
Or bad sportsmanship.
Yeah.
It depends on what your perspective is. You know.
It's just it's just part of the game.
It is part of the game.
It's part of the
absolutely
game.
correct.
And
I
I think unfortunately the ref was rattled by the situation and let the
probably
emotions get the better of him. So
would that be the question of getting the referee, try and keep a referee's head? Because as I said to you before we came on, before we pressed record, it can be a sort of a professional foul if you really look at it. You're taking a player out of play.
yeah,
And you're gaining your team. And you're giving your team the advantage. So it could be that faction of maybe it is you need to fall that under. It's not bad sportsmanship, but it could be a sort of professional foul.
I think as long as there's no contact made, then I feel like it can't be professional foul. But as soon as there's contact made, professional foul, of course.
Yeah.
All right. So, but as there was no contact, so I don't think it could be professional foul.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Yeah, but it's a very interesting
yeah,
one.
it is. It is.
Something that doesn't happen in an NRL game often. Even I was sitting there confused. I was like, what's just happened?
Well, that just means the Bulldogs are going to win the premiership now because they got a ref on their books.
Just like the Titans. Reggie the Rabbit.
Reggie. Oh,
Mate,
good old Reggie.
this is hilarious. This is a hilarious news story at the moment.
He was getting harassed, the poor fella.
Reggie the Rabbit. Shout out to our grandfather. He's also a Rabbit supporter.
Yes.
Reggie the Rabbit pushes a child in the face
Yes.
after the child gave him a few words.
Look, good on him for standing up for himself. Honestly, I don't think there's much in it. I think if the kid is being a little shit, he deserves to be put in his place.
Oh, okay.
But
Jesus.
the few Bulldogs games I've been to, the amount of shit that Reggie the Rabbit cops is undeserved. And I love to hate on South Sydney. I really do. But poor old Reggie the Rabbit, I think he should be let off, and I think he should still be the mascot. Because I think this is fine.
He's like 89 years old.
He's 89 years old, and this
Yeah.
kid just grabbed him.
Oh, was it grabbed?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I thought it was a few words.
Oh, he grabbed him, and maybe a few words too.
Grabbed him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a bit interesting
Yeah.
now. That probably clears up. Probably trying to get away from him.
Yeah.
And that's what he had to do. Kind of thing. So watch this space.
Watch this space.
Develops
We are
well.
with you, Reggie.
We are. Oh, yeah.
I'm with
maybe.
Reggie.
Oh,
I
you're
stand with Reggie.
Stand with Reggie. Out of the war room.
More injuries.
Do you want to go to that one?
Yeah, more
Oh,
injuries.
Jesus, the injury crisis going on in the NRL again. Been a few years since a big injury crisis like this.
But it just seems every week. New injury.
New injuries. I know like Dylan Lucas is out for the Knights.
Roger.
Rogers out
Tore
with
his
a
hamstring.
Tenel Paseka tore his Achilles.
That was bad.
Tom Turbo was out this weekend. Nick Meaney is gone.
There's a few more.
Few more. You probably have to Google who else is out.
Yeah.
Injury crisis. How's the sports science? Do you reckon it's going to affecting them a little bit?
Oh, I just
Changing the sports
think maybe
science?
they're just doing a bit too much at training, and their muscles aren't getting enough time to recover,
Yeah.
and their tendons and stuff. So I don't. It's probably too much on their body, the amount of hard work they have to do.
Yeah.
But
Definitely.
but then again, you look at it in a way of, are they just not prepared? Or they're not
Definitely.
doing the right things to prepare for the match, Like, especially with like hamstrings and
Well, definitely.
leg muscles, it's if you're not fully prepared for a match, they're so easy to tear and do minor and major injuries.
Yeah, we just gotta watch out. Hopefully, some of these hamstring people people that have hamstrings don't re-injure and get a chronic hamstring injuries.
Yes.
Well, moving away from the NRL, actually.
Oh, yes.
The Socceroos come closer to a World Cup qualifier.
Yes, they are.
How good's that?
They're getting
Your thoughts, opinions?
They versus Indonesia last week on Thursday, and they won 5-1.
Well, impressive.
Impressive, very
That is
impressive. With the team list that Tony Popovich put out, I thought maybe he wouldn't get the result they were looking for, but they played really well, and they were 3-0 up in the first 30 minutes, so that's very good to see. But yes, A couple more results away from qualifying for the 2026 World Cup, which should be good.
This should be good.
we
Where's the
got-
2026 World Cup?
That's in America.
It's in America.
America and
Maybe watch your space.
yes.
Maybe we might be watching some World Cup games
yes,
down here
yes.
live.
yes.
I reckon. How many games do we have to win to
So we've
qualify?
got
So the people can know.
2 more games. Hang on. Let me have a quick
He's
look.
gonna Google.
Let me have a quick look. Sorry,
Um,
it's either 2 or 3.
this show is sponsored by Connor. Duck off and go get some Connor socks.
Go get some God socks. You bloody were right.
How good was
3
that?
more games.
3 more games. Who are we versus?
So we've got China tomorrow at 10 p.m.
Oh, okay.
And then on the 5th of June, we got Japan.
Yep.
And then I think, in my opinion, it comes down to this final game. Saudi Arabia versus Australia.
Jesus.
On the
We got to
10th
win
of June.
2 of those games.
Well, depending on results,
Okay.
because currently we are second on 10 points and Saudi Arabia are on 9 points in third.
Okay.
So if Saudi Arabia,
Who goes through as the top 2?
top 2 go through,
Oh, Jesus.
but Saudi Arabia do versus Japan. So tomorrow as well.
Japan's coming first.
Yes,
I'm
they're
guessing?
undefeated.
Because Japan's pretty good.
Yes, they're very good. And if Japan beats Saudi Arabia and we win, if we win our game against China tomorrow, we just need a draw out of Japan or Saudi Arabia, like when we verse them.
When we versus
We just need a 1 draw out of those games.
just 1 draw.
Yep.
Okay. And 2 wins would get us straight through.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so we're hopeful for 2 wins, but if not, a win and a draw.
A win and a draw if Saudi Arabia lose tomorrow.
Saudi Arabia lose.
Yep.
So okay, let's hopefully they
Lose.
lose. So
Make it a lot easier for us.
make it it does make it
A lot easier.
All we need is what pretty much 2 wins,
Yeah. We can just
it
get
comes-
done in 2 games.
2 games.
1 win against China
Japan.
and then Japan.
One against Japan
you know.
and then have a holiday against Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, exactly right.
So which is pretty good.
Yes.
Which contract do you want to talk about first?
What do you mean, which contract?
Which contract do we want to talk about
We
first?
should probably talk about it. Caleb Ponga one, maybe.
You want a Kayla Ponga one?
Yeah.
Oh, let's talk about the Kayla Ponga one, shall we? So the Knights. Jesus, where they find the money? Where are they finding the money?
I don't know.
I don't know where they're finding the money. They must
Like,
be.
you tell me all these players they're letting go, but still, where are they finding $2
Yeah,
million? Where are they finding $2 million and then $1.3 million on? They're spending
These-
$3.3 million on 2 players.
These 5 players: Jaden Brayley,
Yes.
Jack Hetherington, Adam Elliott, Justin Hastings, and Did I say Jack
Yes.
Hetherington? Jaden Brayley, Jack Hetherington, Adam Elliott, Jackson Hastings, or Leon Thompson.
Oh yes, true. But he's not. He's on 200K. He's not on big money.
He could start. He could be the 200 in the 1 mil.
Is Jack Hetherington on big money?
I think those 4 are on big money.
Okay, let me have a look. Actually,
I know. Oh, let me talk to you. So
Yes.
let me talk to you.
Yes, you
While
talk.
he
while
Googles,
I-
I'll talk. So Knights are now preparing to update and extend. Apologies. Update and extend Kalen Ponga's deal to the end of 2030. It's going to go up to. They are prepared a $2 million contract for Kalen at the end of 2027. So they are now beginning negotiations with Kalen Ponga's camp. As some of you already may know, there was a lot of difficulties to signing him to that first 5-year contract. A lot of pushback, a lot of pull. Andre Ponga, who is Kalen's father, is not there anymore. I don't believe so. He was pushed out. I don't know if he's still Kalen's agent. So there might be a lot of pushback this time around. I think the only competition they would have would be New Zealand Union at this current time. because they will have a lot of money, and Kalen Pong has decided to go to New Zealand and perform in Union. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. The 2 million, it will become, if he signs it, the richest NRL player ever to exist. Have you got it?
Yes, I do have it.
He's got it. How much are these people on?
So Jaden
Jaden.
Bailey,
Yep.
600k.
Yep.
Adam Elliott, 500k.
That's 1.1.
Yep. Jackson Hastings, 700k.
That's 1.8.
Doesn't tell me Jack Etherington.
I think he would be on about 600.
No. If you're paying $600k for him, and Leo Thompson's on 350.
350. So that's Dylan Brown's 300 bill there. We got rid of Sebastian Sewer
Yep.
this year. I know that we did.
But it just begs the question. Bradman Best is on 700k.
Mm.
Dylan Brown 1.4
Mm.
for however many
Is it
seasons.
1.3?
It's 1.4 on this website.
Is that the zero tackle?
Yep.
Yeah, fuck.
Caleb Ponga 1.3, looking to move up to 2 mil. Kai Pierce-Ball 600. He's off contract.
So was Will Price.
Mm-hmm.
You see the message I put with Will Price being off contract and not wanted?
Yeah.
Which
Bit
is
worrying for him.
Jesus, a bit worrying. Oh, I think he'll get snapped up pretty quickly.
You reckon? Kind of, surely.
Thinking of a team that would need maybe the Roosters.
They need a 7. Oh, maybe.
Well,
Can he play
Sam
fullback?
Walker, he can play fullback.
Maybe a fullback for Teddy.
Well, you think of the prospect of Will Price and Sam Walker together.
Where does Sandon Smith go? That's the thing.
You can put Sandon Smith probably at 9, Watson at 13.
Where does Radler go?
And then Bradley in second row. Or you put Watson. Oh, actually,
I'd put
Sam Walker and Watson at 6 and 7. Will Price at fullback. Sandon Smith at 9.
maybe.
Or Will Price at full. Or the obvious ones.
Will Price a fullback. Sandon
Fullback.
Smith,
Sandon Smith at 6.
Yeah.
Sam Walker at 7. And Watson at 9. That's a formidable.
That's all right. That's not
Very
too bad.
attacking.
Yeah.
That's a very attack heavy
It is.
team.
Wait, who am I looking at? Jack Hetherington.
Jack Hetherington. How much is Jack Hetherington on?
Doesn't tell me. Surely it wouldn't be that much. I hope not, for your sake. But anyways, moving on.
That does beg the question. They are my team, and I am very much a biased Newcastle Knights supporter, as we all know. Where are they finding? Where are they finding the money? Where are they finding this money?
Don't know.
Are they offloading? Maybe Kai Pierce-Ball is not
Gonna resign?
going to re-sign.
Oh,
That begs the question.
does it? Yeah, it does.
Does that beg the question? Does it beg the question on who else is moving on?
Mm.
You know, is Tyson Gamble also on the move? Is Dan Gago prepared to retire sometime
within the next few years?
2027? I think his contract ends at 27. Maybe they're trying to correlate the two together. Having Dane being pushed out.
Maybe.
So it just begs the difference. It's like, what's going on up at Newey at the moment? Because the CEO of the Knights is looking to get an out. Set to walk out on the club, yeah. And Peter Parr is actually going to sign as CEO. So I don't know what's
Interesting.
it is up and interesting for the Newcastle at the moment. We'll see where we go with that.
Yep.
And then the most recent
Yes.
news of probably an hour ago.
Probably an hour, 2 hours now.
2 hours ago.
Daily Jerry Evans.
The contract situation. Well, you said to me the contract situation.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if people don't know what we're talking about, it was first reported that Daly Cherry Evans said to the boys in the Manly locker room, he was not going to be at the club in 2026.
Mm-hmm.
So that begged the question: there's two options. He's leaving the club, or he's retiring. he obviously doesn't know which one he wants, but he just knows he's not going to be at Man.
Yep.
It is now reported
Yes.
on NRL 360,
Live.
live on NRL 360, that never happens, that the Manly Seagulls have given Daly Cherry Evans what he wants.
2-year contract.
2-year contract. He's got what he wants.
I think he stays.
Does he stay
I
now?
think he stays. I think he'll stay now to be a one club man. I don't think he would ever leave. And I don't think he will leave, even if he wasn't given this. I think he would retire.
I think he would. It depends on the money. It depends on what the people are going to offer him.
Well, apparently, to what the NRL have set him to be, he's worth $400K. Apparently,
Jesus,
that is cheap for
That is
Daly
cheap.
Cherry Evans.
That is
but
cheap
he
for
is
Daly
also
Cherry.
36.
Yeah, that's probably what they've gone off.
Yeah.
Age-wise, I think because the NRL are not stupid. They know who he is and how much of a talent he is. They've obviously just gone by age.
Yes, they definitely have.
They've looked at his star power and his age, and they thought, okay, where does he fit on this criteria?
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So, Dragons and Roosters are looking for him.
We're interested. Yes.
Are interested in him. Don't think. What do you think? Do you reckon he'll go to a West Indian-based team?
No, I don't think he leaves at all.
Yeah,
Even
he
if
leaves
the
it.
Queensland team comes sniffing.
You don't
I
think
don't
the
think he
Titans
leaves.
would?
Nah.
You don't think the temptation of Foz and Kieran Foran and Des Hasler reuniting with Daly Cherry Evans? No.
No.
Yeah, put it to bed.
Put it to bed.
Put it to
Put
bed.
the fries in the bag.
Put the fries in the bag. Put it to bed.
It's done.
Kiss it goodnight.
Yeah.
Close the door.
Yeah.
He's staying at Manly.
Staying
You
at
hear it
Manly.
here first. The Armchair
Yes,
Coaches.
he's staying.
He is staying.
All right.
Did you watch any AFL this weekend?
I did watch some AFL this weekend. And
How did your Blues go?
I'd prefer not to speak.
Oh, Jesus.
Do you have the scores?
I don't have the scores on top of me. I did actually watch. You would be proud of me.
Wow.
I watched first 1 quarter, 2 quarters actually,
Oh, just 2 quarters.
a quarter and a half
That's disappointing.
of the Eagles-Lions game.
Yeah,
Eagles gave them a right old shock, didn't
they
they?
did. And then they got smashed in the end.
And they got smashed in the end.
They did put up
Nice.
a fight.
They did
They
put
didn't
up
get
a fight.
smashed, but they did put up a fight.
I don't think they got smashed.
No, it was 19 points.
It's 19 points. That's not a smashing. But they did put up
No,
a
they
good,
did.
good fight.
They did.
Like, they were up
They were up for it.
like 31 or 32-6 at one
Yeah.
point. Like, that's
Yeah.
6 goals to
Mm-hmm.
1 goal. So that was quite impressive for a young Eagles team.
Because I'm a very big AFL advocate, I'll just quickly run through the scores.
Yeah, run through
So Thursday night, Hawthorn beat the Blues 80-60.
Hawkball going crazy.
Hawkball going crazy, and you guys predicted them to finish outside the top 8, which is crazy. I don't understand. They are undefeated. And
Hawkball undefeated.
They are looking.
They're going to do a reverse Hawkball.
They are
Reverse
looking
last
like
year.
the best team in the competition.
They're going to do the reverse. I
No.
reckon.
Anyways, they looked good. Blues fought back. They were in the lead for a little bit, and then they lost it, and then were in the lead again for a little bit, and then they lost it, and then they just grew out of game in the last quarter. It was better showing than the previous week against Richmond, so I wouldn't be too worried if I'm Carlton. But yes, Hawkball going crazy. Collingwood beating Western Bulldogs 76-70.
Footscray, eh?
Footscray,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
Footscray.
Footscray. Get it right.
Sorry. Collingwood beating Footscray. Collingwood didn't look at the best, but they still won. But it would have been worrying if the Western Footscray won.
Footscray. That's good.
Because
Is that what they're going by now?
No, just for that week.
Oh, just for that
Yeah.
week.
Because they have some stars missing. They got probably arguably the best player in the competition, the Bontempelli. Missing through injury, and Jeremiah Ugle-Hagen, who's their best forward. So, I wouldn't be too worried if I was a Dogs fan. The Crows putting the sword to Essendon.
This
High scoring game,
High scoring game.
161 to 100.
Yeah, that's
261 points in a game. A bloody good game.
I think this was a surprise to most, wasn't it?
It
Because
was.
the Crows are
Away.
and they're shooting real hard at the moment.
Yeah, Crows.
They're going real hard at the moment.
Crows
in the
scored pretty big points in the first game too. 135 points.
So obviously they're getting something right up front.
Yes, they are.
But maybe the defense is lacking a little bit.
Just Essendon do have a good attack.
They do?
Zach Merritt is one of the best players in the competition.
Yeah.
Proven it, kicking four goals and 36
Well,
disposals. So
there you go. So that does get you points.
it does.
If you're doing 36.
But good positives there from the Crows.
The Crows.
Port Adelaide putting the sword to Richmond.
Okay, well
They put them back in their place, and they're back in their place. 140 to 68, 72-point margin.
Yeah, that's right. This one,
Richmond.
Am I looking at that right? The next game. Let's
Yeah.
hold on. Let's move.
Yeah,
I don't
hang
think
on.
there's much we could talk about.
No, Port Adelaide looking good again, and Richmond just looking like a bottom side, like they
Bottom
should
side?
be.
Should be.
St Kilda
Am I saying that right?
beating Geelong Cats by 7 points, 98 to 91.
Oh, that's huge.
Huge win for St Kilda.
That's
They were
huge.
up pretty much
They
the
look
whole
like they were
game.
up for this one, yeah.
They were up for the whole game, so Geelong did put a good fight to come back in the end, but they still lost. But I wouldn't be too worried if I was Geelong, obviously. But
This is a bad day in the office, you reckon?
yeah, and they lost Tom Stewart pretty early on,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't be too worried. He's one of their best. So obviously we touched on the Brisbane Lions beating
94-75.
Eagles were up for a game.
Pretty much all quarter. Like all 4 quarters. I think
They
just
were
died in the
up
last, did they?
up until the last quarter.
Yeah, so just tied in the
Yeah,
last.
they did.
Probably youth, maybe. I think definitely youth.
Lack of experience definitely didn't get them over the line.
Yeah.
And then shock of the rounds.
Yeah.
North
I saw this.
North
I'm
Melbourne
like, wow.
beating the Demons by 59 points,
Mm.
125 to 66. I told you North Melbourne would be Melbourne would be terrible. I put them
Melbourne-
15th.
Yeah, I put North Melbourne up there.
Yeah, you did. North Melbourne actually looked really good, actually.
Yeah.
But the Demons were shocking, considering the players they have.
Yeah, definitely.
Max Gawn didn't have a good game. Christian Petrarca had an okay game. Clayton Oliver wasn't that good. So their stars didn't show up.
Yeah.
And they were getting heckled by their fans at the end of the game.
Oh, where the hell?
They'll-
Jesus, that's not good.
Getting called, you are an embarrassment to the sport. So yeah. Be interesting to see what the go is there. And the Swannies getting up over Fremantle in the dying minutes of the game. 68 to 65. Joel Amati kicking the goal to win the game. Decent game. Fremantle were up for most of the game. Pretty
Was
sure
it
they
the
had a
game
30-point lead at some stage.
Yeah.
And
Would it be the same as the West Coast with the lack of?
no, because Fremantle have a good team. They have experience.
They do have a good
They
team.
have
don't
experience in there, so I wouldn't even say.
I wouldn't say. Probably just maybe exhaustion. Like
I just think
maybe
class.
ran out of legs.
No, I just think class from the
us the Swannies, just able to land those games.
get
and sink
over
those games.
over the line, in those tight games. So yeah, there's the AFL recap.
There you go. We were going over that. That was good. I think we did that in about 3 minutes. All right.
Yeah, close to it.
Close to it. So that's pretty good. All right. Let's move on to the NRL.
Yes.
Or do you want to move on the NRL? Or do you want to do our guess the player?
You can do it, I guess. Who?
You want to do guess who? All right. We're going to put pause in our sporting context, and we're gonna move away from club. Who's been at what club?
We'll do a guess who.
We're gonna do guess who today.
Not career path.
Not career path. We'll do guess who today. I think because there's only 2 of us. Guess who? Intermission now. Okay, we're back.
We are back.
Hope you enjoyed your toilet break.
Yes.
And you've got some food.
Yes.
And you've got a drink.
Yes.
And you've watched the TikTok.
Yes.
And you've given us a like and a follow and a subscribe
Yes.
everywhere. Are you ready to guess our player?
I am. Are you?
I'm ready.
Do you want to kick us off?
Oh, do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
You want me to go first?
You want to guess my
Okay.
player first?
I'll guess your player first.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Let me get information about this player first.
Oh,
I think I know a lot about this player,
I
but
know a few. I can give you clubs.
okay. Anyways, go on. Tell me.
Okay.
Oh, you've probably just seen it.
I don't know who it is.
Okay.
And I can only ask questions, can't
Yeah. You get 15 questions.
15 questions. Okay, that's reasonable. Is he a current player?
No.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sit like this so you can't see my
Yeah,
player.
fair enough. Has he retired between 2010 and 2019?
No.
Has he retired between 2020 to 2024?
Yes.
Did he play? Has he played in a Sydney-based team?
Yes.
Has he only played in Sydney?
No. That's 5.
So he's played. Has he played for a Queensland team?
No, he has not.
So he hasn't played for a Queensland team.
No.
Has he played for Melbourne?
No.
Has he played for the Warriors?
No.
So he's played in England?
Yes. Is that a question?
No.
Okay.
It's not a question.
You're up to 8. Oh, jeez.
Is he a forward?
No.
Is he a half?
Yes.
Is it James Maloney?
It is not James Maloney.
No, he played for the Warriors.
He did play for the Warriors, and he also played for Melbourne, did he not?
Didn't you say he played?
No, he did not
No,
play
he
for
didn't.
Melbourne.
No, he played for Sydney. Has he played for more than 2 clubs?
Yes. Got 3 more questions.
Oh, shit. I'm not going to get this.
No, I don't think you will, actually.
He's a halfback. He's played more than 3 clubs. He's played in England.
Yep. I'll give you that one for free. He's played in England.
Oh, well, that wasn't a question.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Has he played for the Knights?
No.
Shit. It's not Mitchell Pearce.
No, it's not Mitchell Pearce. 2 more questions.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, he's a bit shaky.
Has he won a premiership?
No, he has not won a premiership. No. Oh, are we counting over in England as well? Is that a premiership? Or is that a title?
That counts as a premiership. I think. What, the English Super League?
Yes.
I think that should count.
Let me just see if he's actually won one. Actually, no, he didn't. He hasn't won one. I'm surprised. I thought he might have.
I won't be better for French then.
That won't be bad for French.
He's a halfback. He hasn't won a premiership. Played in more than 2 clubs. He's played in England.
Yep.
How many questions
You
I
got
left?
one more question.
Jesus Christ, I'm not gonna get it. This would be a miracle if I get this.
I'll give you this one for free. He's played for 3 clubs in England.
Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. Three
3 different clubs.
3 different. Can I ask if they're big clubs for free?
I would say they are big clubs.
So he's played for Warriors. I'll go Warriors, Warrington, St. Helens. St. Helens.
But I
Leeds.
wouldn't focus too much on that. I would, but I would focus on...
Brodie Croft.
It's not Brady Croft.
Fuck.
You got one final guess.
He played for Melbourne too. Shit.
And yes, and he played for the Broncos.
He played for the Broncos
That
too.
is such a bad guess.
Damn it. Okay. He played for England. He played over in England. He played for 3 major clubs.
Yes, he played for 6 clubs overall.
He's played for 6 clubs, so 3 in England, 3 in Australia.
Yes.
I'm guessing for the 3 big ones, he's played for St. Helens, Wigan Warriors, and either the Wolves or the Rhinos.
I wouldn't say all 3 are big clubs.
You just said they were all big clubs in England.
Oh, I could classify that one as, but definitely 2 are. Depends who you're talking to, I reckon.
He's played 3 clubs in the NRL, Sydney-based.
Not all of them are Sydney-based. You didn't
Not all
specify
of
that
them. I
one.
didn't specify. It's just one of them's played
You just
in
asked
Newcastle.
if he played for a Sydney-based club,
A Sydney-based club.
and he has.
And he has. But he hasn't played in Melbourne.
Nope.
He hasn't played in Brisbane.
No, he has not.
He hasn't played in New Zealand.
Nope.
And he hasn't played in Newcastle.
No.
Because I asked that question, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
So he plays a Sydney-based club. He's played 6 clubs, all in Sydney,
Not all in Sydney.
all in New South Wales.
No, not all of them in New South Wales. Oh, you're being really dumb right now. I'm going to give you 5 more I'm going to give you 10 more seconds.
Shit. To Blake Green.
No, unfortunately, that is the incorrect answer.
Who was it?
Because Blake Green has played for
Oh, he played for
Newcastle
Melbourne.
and
He played for
Newcastle and the Warriors.
Fuck.
The player you are looking at, Blake Austin.
Blake Austin. He played for Canberra.
Yeah, he did.
He played for Canberra and played for Tigers.
He played for Tigers. He played for Panthers.
Panthers too.
The
And
3
then he played for Rhinos.
Warrington Wolves,
Warrington Wolves.
Leeds Rhinos, and
Leeds Rhinos.
Castleford
Dragons.
Tigers.
That's right. Tigers, that's right. Yeah, Tigers is not a big club.
No.
But the Rhinos and the...
But I didn't say all 3 were big clubs.
yeah, Rhinos and the...
Wolves and big clubs.
The Wolves are bigger clubs.
Oh yes, no, he hasn't won a premiership, which I was
Yeah,
surprised
he
about.
wasn't a premiership.
No. There you go.
Well, technically, Tigers and Panthers are Sydney-based teams, though.
Tigers are.
And Panthers?
Yes, they're not. But he has played for a Sydney-based team, which are the Tigers.
Yeah, that's true.
Western Sydney.
So are Panthers. Panthers are Western
Well, there
Sydney
you go. You just made yourself incorrect.
Good player. All right, here we go.
I remember when he was linked to the Bulldogs, I was so excited.
Oh, mate.
But then he never came.
No. Okay, here we go.
All right. Now, did this player, did he play in my era of football?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
I actually might need my phone for this one. Can you get a phone?
There you go. All right. Did he play for either Newcastle, Melbourne Storm, or the Broncos? Did he play for either Newcastle, Melbourne Storm, or the Broncos?
So the Knights, the Storm, or the Broncos?
Or the Broncos, yes.
He's played for one of those.
Yeah, he's played for one of those. Okay. Has he played for Melbourne?
No.
Okay. Has he played Origin?
No, he hasn't.
He hasn't played Origin. I'm gonna rule out the Broncos. Possibly. Is he a forward?
No.
Okay, so he's
I've lost count of how many questions you've asked.
so he's a back. He's a back. 1 through 7. Hasn't played Origin. Is he a current player?
No.
Okay. And he's my era.
I would say...
Oh, you stuffed me up already.
No, he
Definitely is?
Definitely is.
Okay.
Definitely played. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely you would know.
Okay. I would hope so.
You would know him. That's 6.
Is he a winger?
Correct.
Did he play for Newcastle?
Correct.
Is he a QUate?
No.
Oh,
It is not.
that would have been good.
He did play Origin.
Did he?
Yes.
Oh, he did too.
Yes, he did.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah. Okay.
You're up to 9.
Yeah. Okay. Play for Newcastle. So it's not the Broncos. Could clear that off my mind.
Yeah.
It's not the Broncos. It's
Yeah.
Newcastle. I should just knew it was Newcastle from the start. And he's a winger.
He's a winger. Do you want me to give you something else?
Did he play at other positions than just winger?
Yes.
Is it Alex Ross?
It's not Alex Ross. Who's Alex Ross? You mean Nathan Ross?
Nathan Ross, sorry, yes.
No, it's not Nathan Ross.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, good pick, though.
That was Alex
You're
Ross.
up to
That's the cricketer.
10.
Okay. Now I can't stump from here. Did he play for any other clubs?
Yes.
Wait, can I reframe that question? Can I?
Okay.
Did he play for any other club that he may have been known for?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
He actually played for 2 other clubs that he was known for.
Okay. All right. So that's 12. Okay. Newcastle. Didn't play Origin.
Nope.
Is he a... Actually, when you said, no, he didn't play Origin, I wouldn't say he's a rep play then. Because you were very surprised. Is he a rep player?
He is a rep player.
Oh, really? Okay.
He is a rep player.
Now we're counting country versus city and that.
All right. I'll give you this one for free. He's not played city or country.
Okay. All right. Okay. That's fine then. Okay.
This might actually surprise you.
Okay. Is this going to surprise me, is it?
Yeah, it might surprise you. I'll give you the total games he's actually played
For this
for
specific...
rugby league.
Okay.
Wanna
Yeah,
know?
sure.
370.
Okay, so he's a very well-known player. I'm just being very stupid right now.
Very well known,
Yep.
but very average.
Oh, but very average. Played for other clubs.
Yes. 2 other clubs.
2 other clubs. Okay. I've got 2 questions left.
Give me a lot of hints here.
I gave you a lot of hints, to be fair.
You did. True. I'm open to anticipation.
Was the other clubs in New South Wales?
One was.
One was. Okay, well, that doesn't help me at all. That doesn't help me at all. Just trying to think who's an average player. I played for Newcastle. A lot of them, actually.
Okay.
I'm thinking.
He was a big signing for the Knights.
Yeah.
Yep.
A big signing for the Knights.
A big signing for
But
the
he's
Knights
retired.
at his time.
At his time.
At the time of where Newcastle was, he was a big signing.
I want to say, did he play for the Warriors?
No.
Okay. It's not Melbourne.
Nope.
Could be Canberra.
Could be.
It's not a New South Wales team. There's only one of the New
Wait,
South
hang
Wales
on.
team.
What? Yeah, only one.
So it could be Canberra or it could be Titans or the Cowboys.
Where else you missing, mate?
Dolphins.
Where else you missing?
England. He played in England.
Could be in England.
He could have well played in England. I don't pay much attention to the England Super League.
I'll give you another hint. He made his reputation better when he was in England.
Oh, did he now?
Yeah. He was a cult figure in an England club.
Stumped. I'm stumped.
I think if you get the other club in Sydney, you'll guess it.
You reckon?
Yep.
I'm just gonna have to take a wild guess at a club. Did he play for the Bulldogs?
No.
Oh, then I don't know. I'm gonna say Jonathan Wright, but that's definitely not Jonathan Wright.
Fuck Jonathan Wright. No. Jesus Christ.
Well,
That was a left field one, actually.
yeah, he played for Newcastle. He played for the Bulldogs. He also played in England.
Yeah.
And he also played for Cowboys. So I was thinking along those lines.
No, not Jonathan Wright.
Oh fuck! I've got one guess left. Got to just.
Well, remember I took 15 and you gave me another guess. So I'll give you the same.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So I've got one more question.
You got one more question and you can have a guess.
Might as well just guess another club, eh? I guess another 2 clubs in one.
Okay.
Did he play for either the Dragons or
maybe say multiple clubs?
huh?
Maybe say more than 2 clubs.
Okay.
Just to broaden your horizon.
Parramatta and bloody Rabbitohs.
Oh my god, no.
Fuck.
No.
Yeah. I'm done.
I'll give you one more question.
Okay.
I'll give you one more. Okay. Let's go through it.
Did he play for the Roosters?
He played for the fucking Roosters. What?
It still doesn't mean I know this player.
I know. But now you now just got to think who's going to be who went from either the Knights to the Roosters or Roosters to the Knights. I'll give you a hint. England was last.
Yeah, he went to England last. Guessing he retired recently too.
Yep.
Okay.
As recent as 2023.
That's very recent. That's very recent. Average player, you say? Oh, he's there. He's there. I just don't know his name. I know his face. I can see his face. Can see his face. Yeah. But I can't tell you his name.
Can't tell his name? No. What does he look like?
He's a man.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Oh,
He's a man.
good guess.
He's a man. I'm going to say he's of the darker skin.
Incorrect.
Oh, okay. Then he's not who I was thinking.
No. Who are you thinking?
I can't tell you his name.
Oh. Oh, true. Very true. Yes.
I think I'm going to have to...
Throw a name.
A winger that played for the Roosters. No.
Very popular person.
Is he?
He is.
Was he?
Very average, but very well known.
No, it's gone.
No. Throw a name. Throw a name. A winger.
No, I can't. I literally can't.
You look
My mind has
fun?
gone blank.
Okay. All right. Do you want me to tell you? Sean Kenny Dow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 Yeah. Want to hear some stats?
I know how many. Yeah, I know. He wasn't that great.
He wasn't great, but
He was
he
average.
Played,
But he played a lot of
370.
games.
Played a lot of games. 224 for the Roosters. 121 tries. 53 for the Knights. 18 tries.
Yep.
Then he played for Hull Kingston Rovers.
Yep.
So Hull KR, where he became a really popular cult figure over there.
See, I didn't know that. If I'd known that, maybe would have gotten it.
Yeah.
But
He played 21.
when I think of Sean Kenny Dow, I think of centre, not winger.
Yeah, he was definitely in his later years. He was predominantly a winger. Yeah.
Was he?
Yes.
Oh. Well, I
Yes,
think
he
of him
was.
as a centre, not a winger.
He was predominantly a winger.
Oh.
Yeah. He played 21 games for New Zealand.
Well, yeah.
So, yeah.
There you go.
There you go. How about that, eh?
Mhm.
Very interesting.
Let's go through
Let's go.
our quick
Let's go.
recap of the week, I guess.
Recap and preview.
Mhm.
Let me get the little notebook out. All right, where am I? Oh, wrong side. So, boys and girls. I feel like we're a bit, doing all right for time, actually.
Possibly.
Possibly.
We have gone through a lot.
Yeah.
We have gone through a lot.
I think we cut out,
A couple minutes.
a couple of minutes there. So, tell it. So start with first game, Thursday night game. Storm 30, Panthers 24.
I think this was a good game, especially in the second half. When you saw Nathan Cleary and Jerome Hughes go down, you thought, "Oh shit, this could be one of those boring games where both dominant halves are out." But no, Jerome Hughes bounced back to his feet. Was decent. Unfortunately, Nathan Cleary went off with the HIA. But I thought, considering the lack of experience in that Panthers team, I thought they did well to stay
get
within the
24
game
points.
and come back from 14 down.
Yeah, they just seemed to strip the Storm for numbers every time they went wide, which was really odd
Yeah.
to see during that game because in a Craig Bellamy side, you built on defense.
Yep. Exactly.
And they just kept stripping them for numbers, which was really odd to see.
Yep.
Yeah,
Thought Jack Cole was good
he took control then.
in the second half.
Yeah.
When they were down, I thought Thomas Jenkins did a job.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Good old Janko.
how did things get there?
Yeah, how do things get there? You're exactly right.
How did things get
Blaze Talangi was good. Coming
was
on
okay.
for Cleary.
I thought,
I think there's promise there.
I said to the boys, why don't you just put Blaze Talangi at fullback?
Yeah,
know,
that was
so
a simple fix there, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was a simple fix, but, they obviously had a plan, and I'm just an armchair coach. So,
Yeah, exactly right.
So, nothing too there.
Pappenhausen probably stand out for Storm.
Probably. Definitely.
Really
Especially
boosting
with the goal kicking.
Yeah, boosting his name for the Origin jersey.
That you so desperately want him to be.
Oh, look, I think he's been one of the best, if not the best, New South Welshman fullback this season so far.
Yeah.
So,
Primed and ready to go to take from Dylan Edwards and Tedesco.
yes.
Speaking of Tedesco, his Roosters went down to the Warriors. 14-6, the Wars.
Very sloppy game.
You said that this was a very sloppy game.
Yeah, it was.
They were very up and down.
Yes.
Definitely.
No team really looked in control of the game, really.
No one took the game by the scruff of the neck, I reckon.
No. I did think Chana Hurst-Tavita was good, though.
Yeah,
Him and Luke Metcalf are really starting to build a partnership.
Metcalf to silence the critics.
Yeah.
That game.
Once again.
I just think both teams haven't shown their full potential.
No. You're right.
They're still on the treadmill trying to...
It's disappointing from the Roosters' end. Going from... No, hear me out. Going from beating a Panthers team.
Oh, true.
And then going to losing to a Warriors team and not scoring any points.
Oh, scored 6 points.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll go with
Compared to the week before.
Yeah, I'll go with
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a bit disappointing. Do you think the travel may have impacted them?
Yes, but they're professional athletes and they should be used to it.
Yeah, true.
So
We should have expected coming over.
exactly right. They should have
Prepare themselves, That begs the question, do you think players or clubs actually should? Because we'll get to the Titans Knights game. And do you think players or clubs should actually be preparing their players a week earlier
Well, I think
instead of a couple of days?
teams. I don't know why they don't do this. So most teams go up a day or two before the game, if they're away. Why not go up 3 or 4 days before and
right.
train at different facilities? You're still getting your proper reps in. And then you're acclimatizing to the climate there.
Yeah,
especially for if you're playing in New Zealand, where they're actually a couple of hours ahead.
Yeah, playing up in North Queensland.
North Queensland, where it's
very
hot.
humid and hot.
You know,
Where else is a place?
you
that
know,
could-
so
Canberra.
Canberra
because
is
it's
cold,
snowy and cold.
you know, so why not spend the extra couple days acclimatizing to the change
Definitely.
of
It could also
climate,
very-
you know? So,
It could also be a good team bonding
Yeah, it
thing as
could.
well. Like, you know, we talk about culture, and culture is very heavy
yeah,
these days. Now, when it was probably, I'm going to say 2019, 2018, 2019.
yeah,
You know, it's culture very big these days. And a lot of coaches hammer home the idea of culture.
Yeah.
So it could be a good idea to get that culture back up and to climatize your best performance.
Yeah.
You know, Bronx 26, Cowboys 16.
I said this was going to be a relatively close game.
It was not as close.
You and Jacob said it was going to be a blowout game.
Oh, I did say it was a blowout.
I said it was relatively close,
It is relatively close.
you know?
What
So, if I'm...
do you think?
Broncos were good,
Yep.
but I don't think they played to their full potential, apart from Paynehouse.
So you don't think they played to their full
I don't think they played to their full potential.
except for
Paynehouse.
who can still go
More.
another step.
Yeah, which is crazy to think.
That's a
Scary thought.
Freaking sight that is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you wanted to play for the Knights.
He wanted to.
He wanted to play for the
Well,
Knights.
you ain't going to the Knights now after all the
Yeah.
money they're splurging.
Oh, you never know. We could find it somewhere.
Delusion. Cowboys, I'd be a bit worried now.
Yeah, I think the alarms are now
Yeah.
dinging.
I was...
Chad Townsend. You reckon Chad Townsend is
No, because they were
missed?
falling off with Chad and Townsend.
What do you think they're missing? Because they were coming fifth last year. They were fifth. What are they missing? What are they missing from last year to this year? Or actually, rephrase. What are they missing from the past 3 years? 23, 24, 25. When they made the finals, I think.
Are they outside back?
Do you think they're missing Val Holmes?
A player like Val Holmes, yes.
I like Val Holmes.
Not exactly Val Holmes, but
Or Kyle Felt.
Kyle Felt, reliable try scorer.
Because you look at it. You look at that back five from
I'm
last
telling
year.
you now, the fact they haven't got good enough back rowers.
That's a huge shot, considering that the fact that the NRL have hyped them, or left showing potential as the future young stars, back row stars.
Well,
And Hill, Lukey, and Jeremiah Nano.
Lukey isn't playing; he's injured. So,
Injury prone, that man.
so I think as soon as he comes back into that team, he makes them better. I think Lukey is a better player than Nanai. I think Nanai had that one good try scoring season, and that's really been it we've seen from him. Really, like last year, he wasn't amazing, you know, and I just think they're also missing another dominant,
Halfback.
not halfback, but another dominant forward to come on
Definitely.
when Tomalolo and
It's-
McLean are tired.
Definitely. Since probably James Tarmo retired.
They're missing a whole squad.
Pretty much that whole
No,
squad
no.
because they've got a fullback and
Yes.
Scott
Yeah,
Taylor.
yeah.
They've got a half Tom Dearden.
Yeah,
They've still got
of course.
Murray Taulagi as much as you want to argue if he's a good player or not.
He's not that good.
They've still got Violia
He's average.
Valame,
He's
who's good
average.
at who's average, who can be a potential good player. You got Jackson Purdue,
Yeah,
who's not a bad player.
he's good. I like him.
He's a good
I
player.
do like him.
You still got your Jordan McLean's. Still got that potential with Jeremiah Nano,
I think what they should.
Ruben Cotter,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Reece Robson. They still got a roster. It's just, what are they? It's like the Knights. What are they missing?
This is what I think they should do. Jackson Pardew, was it 6? Move Tom Dearden to 7, and Jackson Pardew to 6.
Do you think Tom Dearden's ready?
Well, when is he going to be ready then?
Because that was the conversation when he was down in Brisbane. He was dubbed as the next Alfie Langer.
Well, when is he going to be ready if he's not ready to make that step up now?
That's the same
He's
before.
he's played many Origins,
Mm.
been the Daily M 5/8 of the year.
Mm.
So why isn't it time for him to step up and move into that 7 and take control of a game? Because they need someone to take control of the game.
They do. Yeah, definitely. Is Tom Payton in the hot seat right now?
I think you give it a few more weeks, and then he could be.
Could be.
I think he's just trying to figure out what's actually happening.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think at the moment, I think he is the coach under the most pressure, in my opinion.
Dolphins coach, actually.
I don't think Christian Wolf is Christian Wolf's first coach in the NRL. I think he's fine for now. I think Todd Payton would be first.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I think Todd Payton would be
I get it,
first.
yeah.
And then
Trent Robinson.
I don't think Trent
I
Robinson.
know, just stirring the pot.
It's stirring the pot. I don't think Trent Robinson. I think we all understand what the Roosters are going to go through. Maybe Adam O'Brien.
Nah. No, just give it a couple more weeks and then we can discuss who's on the chopping block, eh?
Yeah, I reckon so too. That'll be an interesting conversation. All right. First Saturday night game, Sharks 27, South 20. Sharks 27, South 12. Sorry, apologies.
Sharks,
Oh, they dominated this game.
the first half.
Mm.
But then they dropped off in the second half.
They just pulled the
I
handle break.
think this is why I haven't given them and a lot of people haven't given them big raps on for the season. Because in games like this, they need to go and get away from this. This should have been a 40-plus scoreline.
Should have.
It should have been. But credit where credit's due. South Sydney fought back and they got back into the game. Although they only scored 12 points, they won the second half. But the Sharks, they need to be just
More ruthless.
Yeah, they do. They do.
need to be more ruthless.
If they want to be known as a contender, you know. But yeah,
Definitely. Tricky Trindle.
telling you now, Tricky Trindle is the man.
He is the man running that side.
Yep.
Definitely. It's not Nico Hines.
Definitely not Nico Hines.
Definitely not Nico. Trindle with 2 40-20s in that game.
And a try.
And a try. I thought as much as
What was Michaeli Refalawa doing there?
Oh,
He was running backwards into his own goal.
I don't
Does that
know.
remind you of somebody in particular?
Oh, Flocky Miller. Jesus. Or who was the other one? Isaiah. No. Kyle Weeks against Ruben Garrick. On Sunday, yeah. Don't know what he was doing. That right side. Carl Hero, Ronaldo Militalo, Will Kennedy was lethal. Especially Carl Hero. I think he was really good today.
It was.
But yeah, this is just I think what we just said. Ruthlessness
Needs to happen.
needs to happen for the Sharks to be in that top echelon. Move on to the next game. Glad this bloke's not here to talk about this one.
Can we just skip over this game and just move on to the next?
We can say the score and just
Yep.
Dolphins 18, Tigers 30. Dolphins look good here for the first half.
Yeah, they did.
I think first, I wouldn't want to say first 50 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
They were pretty good.
Yeah.
Then
The backline carried, though.
Backline different character, I reckon. But then Tigers were just too good. Tigers showed why they signed all those class players from Penrith
Yep. I guess so, yeah.
and got the win.
Yeah, but they have had a bit of an easier run into the season than anybody else.
Played South last week, didn't they? No.
Eels.
Played Eels and Dolphins.
And then they versed
Who they got next week?
Knights.
The Knights, yeah. I know they've got the Warriors this weekend.
Yeah, I think. Anyways, we'll get on to that one.
Yeah, we'll get on to that one. Nothing to add.
No. Appy was good.
I think everyone now needs to look at that trick play they did.
Yeah.
setting up the field goal and Appy going in for himself.
Yeah. Appy was good. So, yeah, credit where credit's due.
Yeah, credit's due. Well, this one might take us an hour
No,
to talk about.
we already had an hour of discussion before the podcast about this.
20 Titans, 26. The Knights, 6.
Look, I'm going to speak first.
Okay, you go. You go before I rip Liam Kennedy's head off.
No, we're not
and
gonna
suck his blood.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Okay,
we're not gonna do that.
All right, you already did that on the TikTok. We don't need any
Go
more.
watch the TikTok.
I think this is gonna happen. Just with the injuries, and just the build up to the game for the Titans, first home game of the season, after all the hurricanes and the floods, So I just thought cyclone, sorry.
Yeah.
I just thought this was going to happen. There was going to be a fight back. After losing to the Dogs the week before, no one giving them a chance. I just thought maybe this was going to be the week that they make a bit of a statement, but still, they looked. The first 10 minutes, Knights looked the better team. But the game does go for 80 minutes. So, but I wouldn't be worried if I was a Knights fan because you still had pretty much your whole forward pack out.
Yeah, you're missing 3 or 5.
So,
the only regular is
Tyson Frizzell.
And Jacob Saifi.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be too worried.
I'm not too worried.
The only thing I'd be worried about is the depth, but
that will come.
But hopefully that will come.
That will come. Shocking refereeing in that game, I reckon.
Yeah.
I think it was like, look, I'm a biased Knights supporter, but I think there was some calls in there that would very much biased on the Titan side. Like the penalty count, but like I said, I thought about this and I'm like, penalties were blown in favour of the Titans in specific moments that allowed them to execute. And you can look at the stats and look at the penalties. It's 10-8 to the Knights.
Yep.
But those penalty count went up at the end of the game because the Knights got about I think about 3 or 4 penalties at the end of the game. So penalties came at the wrong time for the Knights. However, we were shocking. Our handling errors were terrible.
Only completed at 67%.
Yeah, 67%.
18 errors.
Yeah.
8 penalties conceded,
Yeah, we were not... Ball handling was not good.
Mm-hmm.
But, however, everyone's blowing up like we didn't play with pride. We didn't play with any passion. And I'm sitting there thinking, hang on. We played very electric footy.
Just couldn't get over the line.
We just couldn't handle the ball.
Yeah.
And hold on to the ball to get those points. That's all it was.
Yeah, high completions win your games in the end.
That's exactly right. And
Apart from
we
the
were
next
very
game.
electric.
Apart from the next game, but moving on.
Apart from the next game. But we were very entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't the normal nights where you just sat back and it was a boring game of footy.
Expensive.
Well, actually, we're playing expensive footy. And Adam O'Brien said in the press conference we played too much like the Titans. But at points there, we were beating them at their own game. In some points.
Yeah.
I think Jack Coggan not squaring us up more did us dirty because we just kept going sideways and sideways and sideways and wasn't straighten up the game. So, but yeah, there's my 10 cents in.
Yep.
You want to move on to the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's nothing really much.
Yeah.
Just nice and complete better, handle the ball better, and Titans are just gonna maybe get lucky sometimes.
Yep.
And win the premiership.
Yep. Bulldogs.
Yeah, you take it away.
Bulldogs 16, Parramatta 8.
I really enjoyed this game.
Oh, I didn't.
My
heart didn't.
I actually really enjoyed this game. This was actually not a bad game.
When I said higher completions win you games.
Show us.
I thought the Bulldogs were sloppy. We completed at 86%.
No, that's not too bad.
Parramatta 77. We made 8 errors compared to 5 errors. Sorry,
Yeah, that's not too
compared
bad.
to 12 for the Eels.
Oh, jeez.
And then everyone was saying that the Bulldogs' tackling wasn't very good. We missed the same amount of tackles as
Did you?
Parramatta. So I think people.
I just think from standards perspective.
I
Honestly,
think people.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
What it is. It's standards from standards perspective. You were not.
So
Great.
a Bulldogs' poor standard is a Parramatta's exceptional standard. Is that what we're getting?
I think that's what we're trying to say.
Is that what we're getting
Your
at?
poor standard is Parramatta's good standing.
And is that
I still think Parramatta still have legs to go.
yes?
Because you still got to unlock Dylan Brown. You know, like
Don't
you
even,
know, you
get
still-
me started on him.
you still got to unlock. And still got to unlock Dylan Brown.
He,
You know,
I understand, but how much of the ball did he need to do something in that game? How much of the ball in that second half did the Eels want to score tries?
no, they
They
kept
couldn't
dropping
do it.
ball.
They couldn't
They
do
couldn't.
it.
No, they're missing. Definitely missing.
Dylan Brown was poor. He was poor. He couldn't finish it off, you know. And for a player that's got a hefty price tag on him now, he needs to be icing those
needs to be
games and
performing.
icing those moments.
Yeah, definitely. I think Dean Hawkins really tried to control that team as best as he can. I think a lot of people put some shade on him, but I thought he wasn't too bad. I really like his elegant kicking though. He's got a really nice kick to him.
I thought it
The
looks
shape and
awkward.
form.
I think it.
This is coming from a guy that used to play AFL.
Yeah, it's a good AFL kick,
It is a good
but
AFL.
it looks
kick.
awkward with an
It does
NRL
look
ball.
It does look awkward, but it was just very nice. He's just got a very nice, elegant, awkward
I
style
think he
kick.
actually has an AFL background.
Maybe he could potentially, but I thought Dean Hawkins was good. Well, obviously the standout, probably my man of the match, Zach
Oh yeah,
Lomax.
of course.
30 runs.
I'll get up his stats if you want.
Get up his stats because he was phenomenal. He was the Parramatta Eels. It was pretty much Zach Lomax versus
Yeah,
the Bulldogs.
it was 31 runs.
Yep.
Total of 303 meters,
Oh, jeez.
89 post contact meters,
Yeah.
9 tackle breaks, 1 line break, and 1 line break assist.
No, that kick he did at almost half time.
Yeah.
That almost paid off. That was impressive.
Mm.
That almost worked for him. I think he's finally getting a wake up call.
Yeah. I think he is too.
And Jason Ryle's looking into playing attacking centre defensive winger.
Yep.
Does that make sense? If that makes sense to you guys,
Yeah, it does.
what I mean is in defense, he's actually playing on the wing.
Yep.
But in attack, he's actually playing in centres.
Yep.
Which sounds like it's the plan, which is not a bad plan.
But it's probably messing up the defensive line a little bit.
It could be, but it also takes time.
Yeah.
You know, we can see that he's actually playing that Tom Turbo origin role,
Yeah.
where he's fighting both sides of the ruck, which is good for him, I think. And yeah, I just think Dogs are gonna learn how to play without Matt Burton. I think that's my opinion. That's what I've seen.
Yeah, of course.
And gonna take time with Bailey Haywood. I think at 6.
Yeah, but it only has to be for next few weeks.
It doesn't have to be
For very
doesn't
long.
have to be long.
I just want to give a shout out to Toby Sexton.
Oh yes.
His kicking
Nice.
game was very good.
Well, he broke
The record for the most kicking meters in a game.
He kicked over
1,000.
1,012.
Yep.
I think it was. I saw somewhere.
Yeah, it was
1,012. That's
at
impressive.
1,027 kicking meters.
27. That's impressive.
27 kicks.
Yep.
I thought it was good. It was good enough. Like it was what we needed to
Definitely
step up from missing Matt Burton.
Yeah.
I thought Bailey Haywood was good too. And
It wasn't too. Just did a job.
he just did what he needed to do.
He did a job.
But I think he might get unlocked in the next few weeks. I just think this week, what Cameron Serraldo said in the press conference, we just wanted to build on defense because he wasn't happy with the amount of points we leaked and the tries we conceded. I think this week it was all about defense and about making sure we don't concede those sloppy tries again.
Yeah.
And I think he can be happy with that.
Yeah. Who else was pretty good?
Preston again. Max King again.
Yeah.
Jacob Preston.
I didn't think. Look, I think an overall team. I don't think you guys were fantastic. Like I watched Max King very precisely and didn't see much.
No, this probably wasn't the game to watch.
I don't think it was because I didn't see much of him.
No, you're right.
You know, and
You're right. I agree.
You can agree.
I can
with
agree,
me.
but
Well,
I
thank
thought
God.
Jacob Preston was good. 45 tackles, 2 miss.
Yeah. Okay.
Nothing leaking on the edge there from him. So I just think, but man, I'm impressed with Harry Hayes again.
He was good. He ran hard and ran straight.
50 minutes off the bench, in the middle too. Not hard, not easy to do, especially in that type of game where it was very grueling.
Against, junior polo.
You know, it was grueling. It wasn't easy to make meters. You know, you're fighting for every meter. You're fighting to make a tackle. You know, so very impressed with Harry.
And Eels can do that. Eels, they've changed their style. I think they're going to change their style just a bit. When Brad Arthur was there, they were much more flamboyant in their attack. Now you can see that they are now a much more gritty, defense-orientated team with Jason Riles, because Jason Riles is a defense-orientated coach. He falls under that umbrella with Cameron Soraldo.
Yeah.
Because they were both the coaches to watch in the future.
Yes.
So it'd be interesting. I think Eels and Dogs, coached by Riles and Soraldo, might be given another 5 years, that's a grand final matchup.
Possibly.
So I think that's where they're going. The last game,
Blowout, indeed.
Manly 40, Raiders 12. Was a tight contest. Both teams conceding missed opportunities. Both no tries from the bunkers. Excuse me. Corey Hosborough goes off.
Yep.
And Manly just
bang,
went
bang. Yep.
Ruben Garrick became father of 18 players. Or not 18, 17 players and his actual player.
Actually, if you're including everybody, that's really 20. Got to include the 18th man.
Oh, yeah.
And Ricky Stewart.
Oh, yeah. 20, 21, including his child.
No, that would be 20. The child would be 20.
Okay, including the child. Yes, so Ruben Garrick fathering not one child, but now 19 other children. Scoring 4 tries. Did really well for apparently super coach this week.
157 points.
Yeah, that's incredible.
That's ridiculous.
Some dickhead didn't put him a C. Wonder who that dickhead was.
Definitely wasn't you.
Definitely wasn't me.
Definitely had him at the last minute and then you changed it, right?
Definitely not me. Oh, Jesus. We're regretting all my choices right now. But I don't know. They just flipped a switch.
Yeah, I think I made it a bit easier when Corey Hosborough went off.
Yeah, I think so too.
Now, there's talking point. Do you think it was an obstruction leading up to the try that was disallowed for Canberra?
I've got to watch it again. Is it the where Corey Hosborough runs through?
Yeah, but doesn't really affect anything.
Look, I've always said it's black and white.
Yep.
If he's obstructing the line, if he's preventing a player,
yep,
it's obstruction.
I agreed. But if Sebastian Chris gets tackled 2 minutes out from the line, it's play on.
Yeah, it's play on. Yeah.
So
definitely. So yeah, I totally get what you mean. I think
going off the black and white rules, obstruction. But if we're going off impact in play, he didn't impact the play at all.
No, he didn't. He didn't impact the play, and that's where I think the NRL needs to crack down on
and use common sense.
And use common sense. That's what they need to do.
Because that can change the whole complex of the game.
Which it did.
Yeah.
Which it did. It did change the whole complex of the game. And they need to look at, because they crack down hard on players milking penalties, but not based on referee's decision.
Yep.
They've put it back onto the players.
Yep.
They haven't put it back on the referees.
Yep.
That's what they need to
Yep.
do. They need to put it back on the referees to get their common sense to think in a real game situation and logically think. That's why I think maybe they might need some ex-players that know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Maybe put players in that are not biased.
Yep. I agree.
You know, that are going to do a job.
Yep.
That that are not going to be swayed by any calls or teams in there. So because they can think on their feet and they can think logically. Like in that situation, Corey Hillsby, it does not impact the player.
Yep.
So it should be played.
Yeah, it should be.
And not if it's a try, go back and play.
Yeah.
Play the thing. So that's what I think. So, but again, black and white.
Unfortunately.
But also I think it's good to have a black and white.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Because then you don't get confused. So, yeah.
But yeah. All right, mate, we should move on.
I don't think so. I lost my phone.
It's all right. We're just doing predictions now.
Oh, yeah, predictions?
Yep.
That's all right.
Quick.
I guess it's not important.
Quick run through.
Yeah.
First game of the rounds. Rabbitohs versus Panthers.
Panthers?
Panthers.
24-14.
28-12.
Yeah, not a bad game.
Panthers win.
Yeah.
Roosters versus Titans. Oh, wait, we should probably give man of the matches again.
Tom Jenkins.
Yep. Fair enough.
Fuck it.
Brian To'o.
Yeah. Recently added into my super coach, actually.
Very good.
Yeah.
Roosters versus Titans. First game of Friday night.
Again, Roosters getting in the first game of Friday night again. 3 games in a row, they're getting Friday night.
Yep.
It could potentially go into this game, actually.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. With my Gold Coast Seagulls jersey. Fuck it. Titans 10, Roosters 8.
Are you expecting both teams not to show up?
I'm expecting a gritty defensive team.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Man of the match?
Keanu Kinney.
Fair enough. Roosters, Titans. I hate the Roosters, so I'm going to go Titans 24, Roosters 10.
Okay.
Jaden Campbell, man of the match.
Jaden Campbell, yes.
I like Jaden Campbell.
Yep.
Dolphins versus Broncos.
Broncos. Dolphins.
You going Dolphins?
I'm going to go Dolphins.
You're going to go Dolphins.
I'm going to go Dolphins.
I think Broncos win 30-18.
Yeah.
And I think Ezra Mann makes a debut. comes from the blue. No, I think Ben Hunt, man of the match.
Yeah, I was about to say where you going with that one, mate.
Ben Hunt, man of the match.
21-20 Dolphins. Isaiah Katoa, man of the match, and seals the field. And Jermaine Osaka kicks the field goal.
Fair enough. Dragons versus Storm.
Oh Jesus, Storm. 50-0.
Storm. I think they win 36-12.
What do you think? Storm don't show up?
They're away.
Do you still don't think they'll show up?
36 points is still a lot of points.
Do you not think
we said this about the Bulldogs last week against Eels, and look what happens.
50-0.
Okay, 50-0.
50-0. Cameron Munster and Jerome Hughes score 4 tries each.
Okay.
Jerome Hughes, man of the match.
I think Grant Anderson, man of the match, if he plays again.
If he plays again, I think he will play.
I think I like Grant Anderson. I
He's
really
a bad
like
player.
him.
He came off injured and came back on.
Yeah, I like him.
Thought, what the fuck are you doing, Craig Bellamy?
I like him.
You know, okay.
Cowboys versus Raiders.
Cowboys. 7:30 at North Queensland.
5:30. Tough game.
It is a tough game. If it was at 7:30,
You'd go Cowboys.
I'm going Cowboys. But it's
I'm
not.
gonna go.
It's
I'm gonna go Raiders to come back. after a poor defeat against Manly.
Yep.
And I think Kyle Weeks man of the match after a poor performance on the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Raiders win. It's going to be high scoring.
Mm-hmm.
36-24.
Okay.
Kyle Weeks man of the match.
Ethan Strange man of the match.
Yep.
Raiders win.
Yep.
Raiders 34.
Yep.
Cowboys 30.
Ooh. Okay. High scoring, close game. We love it. Now, match of the round. Sharks versus Bulldogs.
Sharks.
Come on, the Dogs. Bulldogs.
Okay.
You can respect it.
I can respect it. Okay. Sharks.
Yep.
Sharks 18. Bulldogs 16.
Close game.
2-point field goal from Tricky Trindle.
A
golden point.
Golden point. So you think the Sharks do one over the Bulldogs like the Bulldogs did to them last year?
Yep.
Fair enough.
Nico Hines man of the match.
I thought you said Tricky Trindle. Oh,
Tricky Trindle gets 2 points.
the field goal.
The field goal.
Can he even kick a field goal that far?
Got no idea. But that's what we're doing.
Fair enough. No.
That's what we're doing.
That's fair.
Tricky Trindle gets 2 points. 2-point
Obviously, I'm going to say my beloved Dogs win. I think we show a bit more attacking flair this week. I think we win 24-12.
I don't like that score. I think Sharks got a lot more points in them.
Bulldogs defense. That's
Yeah,
That's all I can say.
Yeah, fair enough.
Bulldogs defense.
Yeah. So it's a 7:30 game?
Yep.
Jesus.
I
I would have loved to swap the Sharks Bulldogs game for the Cowboys. That would have been a much more better time slot for both teams.
I don't care. I can actually watch this game. I'm not playing hockey at that time.
Oh, true. Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
They can stay that way.
I'll shut my
Yeah,
mouth.
you can shut your mouth.
Next game.
Oh, sorry. I didn't get my man of the match.
Oh, sorry.
Connor Tracy against his former club.
Oh, okay.
Man of the match.
Make sure he doesn't give a head high this round.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. At least he's not leading.
Actually, is he actually playing this round?
Oh, don't know.
He's still got match review committee.
Well, look, Jack Williams didn't get suspended for the week before after making a really bad tackle. So, and Connor Tracy hasn't been charged before. So,
okay, we're just trying to.
Okay, all right. Let me go safe. If he's not there, Bronson Sherry, the man of the match.
Okay, all right. They've all gone 2 former Sharks players.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought Bronson Sherry was good last weekend against the Parramatta.
Yeah, I have my opinions on him.
You think he's a drug cheat?
I didn't say you said that, not me.
You think he's a drug cheat?
You said that, not me.
What are your opinions on Bronson Sherry?
Oh, I think he's got potential.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Compliments.
Manly versus Eels.
Manly.
But I don't think it's a blowout. I think Eels show more fight.
I think Ruben Garrick adds 20 more kids to his clan.
Yep.
I think Ruben Garrick scores another 4 tries.
Okay, you're a bit
Adds 19 more
children to his bank.
Children to his bank.
Yep. What's the score?
Ruben, I reckon it's going to be 36-12.
Okay, fair enough. I think it's going to be 20 to 8. Odd scoreline.
Yeah, very, very odd.
But Parramatta take the lead early, then take a 2-point penalty goal, and then Manly come back.
And then Ruben Garrett becomes father of 19 children.
No, Tom Trbojevic comes back and is man of the match.
Fair enough.
West Tigers versus Warriors.
Could also be going to this game too.
Oh, interesting. Warriors.
No, Roger.
That doesn't matter for me. No.
Oh.
That doesn't matter for me.
Do you think the Campbelltown curse is still alive?
Well, considering that Tigers haven't won a game at home this year, so... No, Warriors.
Warriors?
I think Warriors
win comfortably. Because Warriors have a strong fan base in Campbelltown. Don't forget about that.
They do. There's a big Polynesian. Oh, excuse me. Jesus
Polynesian,
Christ.
Kiwi.
Polynesian.
Kiwi, not Polynesian.
Kiwi fan base.
Yeah.
Sorry. Getting confused. My apologies. I've just offended a lot of people.
Yes, you have.
I apologise. No, but I think they do have a big strong base. I think this will be a sellout
Yes.
or close to it.
This would be very disappointing if this isn't a sellout.
Yeah, it's going to be very loud and it's going to be very packed.
Warriors,
The Wires.
32-18.
Shit.
32-18.
You think the Warriors have that score line in them?
Well, they did a few weeks ago, did they not?
Yeah, true.
Against Manly side that. Well, very inconsistent, but
Yeah,
did just pump the Raiders, who were the form team of the competition.
Yeah, true.
And I think Chance Nickel Cook stats. Man of the match.
CNK,
I love him.
I'm going to go the Wires.
Fuck the Tigers. Fuck the Tigers. Fuck the Tigers. Fuck Curran. Oh my god.
Wires to win.
Yep.
20
Yep.
to 10.
Yep.
James Fisher-Harris, man of the match.
How many tries does he score?
Scores one, sets up one.
Oh, lovely. I think I say he scores 3 tries. Imagine that. Actually, I might. Imagine. Anyways. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap, folks.
The weekly wrap.
Weekly wrap. Jake's not here.
Jake's not here.
Just to remind you, it's just us two on the couch today.
Yes, it is.
That
makes it 10 times easier to edit.
Yeah, it does actually.
10 times.
Don't have to add any
Other clips, audio clips.
in there, audio clips. Yeah, watch out for Teamless Tuesday coming out.
Watch out,
We'll
definitely.
be dissecting all the teams.
Yes.
And now the referees. Potentially, it depends. I swear to God, if the Titans get Liam Kennedy as their ref again, it's rigged.
This guy. This guy. We need to stop it.
What are we whispering
Nothing. You don't need to know.
around? I'll hear it in the post edits, I reckon.
Yep, you will.
I'll hear it in the post edits. All right.
Thank you guys for listening.
Thank you. Thank you for watching.
Remember to leave us 5-star rating on podcast. Yep.
Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 10, 5.
5-star rating on
5
podcast.
stars. On the podcast.
On podcast.
Oh, we are on
podcast. I would just say Spotify.
on podcast?
On Spotify,
Oh.
please. Thank you. That would be
Not
much.
on podcast?
No, not on podcast.
Are you sure that's a real
I
thing?
know it is a real thing.
The Apple Podcast. Yeah.
Sorry.
look at
Leave us 5-star ratings on Spotify.
that. 5 stars.
Leave us a like.
And on podcast.
And sure.
Yeah.
Give us a like on YouTube
Yep,
if you're
on
liking
YouTube.
our excellent
And subscribe.
expertise. And subscribe.
And subscribe.
Follow
we
us.
don't get enough subscribers.
No. We have
Just subscribe.
Please do.
Free merch for anyone that subscribes.
Okay. Sure.
You get a free phone. We'll do a raffle and you'll get a phone.
Yeah. Sure.
We should fake it. We should get all the entries in and fake it.
Why are you whispering into the microphone?
For comedy effect.
But yes, thank you guys for listening, and
We'll see you in the
we
next
will
one.
see you in the next
We'll
one.
see you in the TikToks.
We will see.
Watch out for the memes on the TikToks. We're now becoming a lot of memes.
Yes, we are.
Seems like the memes get the views.
The memes do get the views.
Memes get the views.
Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching and listening.
You could park a forward wheel truck in there.
Peace.
Yeah.